Hey everybody, welcome back to I Know a Guy. Today we're talking to Jose Rivera. He's an entrepreneur. He helps people create multiple streams of income. How you doing today, Jose?
I'm doing great. How about yourself, Anthony?
Doing pretty fantastic. It's fall months. It's cool. I'm not sweating at the moment, so that's a win in my book. So
Yeah, that's one of
awesome.
my favorite seasons, fall.
Yeah, no, definitely top tier for me. So where are you calling in from?
I'm calling in from northern New Jersey.
Northern New Jersey. How long have you been there?
I've been here for the most part, most of my life.
Hmm.
I've been in Jersey.
I got you. Well, I've never been to New Jersey. If I was to go tomorrow, what would you recommend I do? What's good in the fall in New Jersey?
Northern Jersey, there's a lot of trails. Um, there's a lot of byways. So up in the mountains, you get the scenery with the changing of all the leaf colors right now, which actually I was on my motorcycle last Sunday. And it was just beautiful because the leaves are starting to change.
Hmm.
So, I mean, the weather gets a little nippy, but like where I specifically live is the largest lake in the state of New Jersey.
Hmm.
So we get a lot of tourists, a lot of people on the lake. There's a lot of restaurants in the wintertime, ice skating, snowboarding, skiing. In the summer, it's like hiking, taking the quads or dirt bikes in the mountains. I mean, there's tons of stuff to do out here. So, I mean, I'm a nature person, so that's what I would recommend. Other than that, I mean, I really can't see. I mean, probably some museums and stuff, but
Hmm.
I
I
would go to
got
New
you.
York for that.
Plenty of stuff outside to do is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, yeah,
Okay. All
yeah.
right. Awesome. I'll have to visit sometime. Never been out that way. But anyway, so what can you tell us about what you do?
Well, I'm in network marketing. And the reason I got into this business is because I was looking for something that was like a turnkey type of business. I don't need to keep any products in inventory. The company ships it all out, so it has automated drop shipping. It is literally turnkey. And I always wanted to help people. And as I got older, and once I came across this business and I launched my business, I realized that the only way for me to become successful is to actually help people. So that coincided to the person I am because when I was growing up, in my family, it was a machoism environment. Like you got to be tough, like don't let nobody talk to you a certain way and this and that. So as I got older, I started realizing that one of my strengths is helping individuals. So, I mean, right now, everybody in the economy we are in, you need to create another stream of income minimum. I mean, you should have seven. Jobs aren't cutting it. People are getting laid off. People are not getting raises. I mean, I was speaking to an individual yesterday, and she's been working for a company for a year and a half, and they haven't given her a raise. And she was telling me that one of her coworkers questioned them about it. They gave her more work
Hmm.
on top of it. So everybody just needs to create a stream of income. And how it basically works is it's like a referral system. So let's say I go see a movie and it was an awesome movie. And I'm like, Anthony, you gotta go see this movie. It was amazing. And then after the movie, we went to this restaurant down the street. It was an Italian restaurant where the food was delicious, and I know you'll enjoy it. So you knowing me, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I know Jose. I trust Jose. Let me go check out that movie. And then if you go with your wife, then you're gonna be like, babe, let's go to this restaurant. Now, by you doing that, you actually created more income for those individual businesses. But did you get some of that income? No. So with my business, and there's multiple avenues, I'm in 10 different billion-dollar industries. So by you referring individuals, not only do you create a stream of income with the stuff, the products and services they use every day, but they also create a stream of income.
Okay. How long have you been doing it?
I've been doing it for about 5 years.
So you're getting pretty good at it.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty good at it. It's something I truly enjoy. One of the things, because in corporate America, you gotta be monotone. You can't be like real energetic, happy-go-lucky. It just doesn't fit in that corporate environment. So one of the things that really attracted me to this business, I could be who I am. And we all know being in an entrepreneur world, you being your authentic self is the way to go because people could see through you. So either be you or don't because they could see right through you. So I love that aspect that I could just be who I am.
Hmm. People definitely need to know, like, trust you. So that is important. So, out of everything that you do, you're doing it for 5 years. What do you love about it the most? What's really your biggest takeaway that you know? you would do it for free if you could because of this one thing.
I get to help people what I call financial freedom. Um, I I help them get out of the 45-year plan, which it was a statistic done by the Social Security Administration. For every 100 individuals at the age of 65, only 5% actually made it. And that means that they're making after retirement a minimum of $100,000 of passive or supplemental income coming in on a yearly basis, minimum, right? Then you have 25% that are still working after the age of 65. We see that all the time. You go to drive-through, you go to Walmart, whatever, you see it everywhere. Senior citizens working, right? Um, you have individuals, 17% that die before the age of 65. They literally work themselves to death, right? And then the other, I think it's like 57%, they living penny to penny, paycheck to paycheck.
Mm.
70, I think it's like 70% of the population lives paycheck to paycheck. So if they have an emergency, like, a medical emergency, their car breaks down. The only options they usually have is to borrow money, sell something, or use one of their credit cards. Those aren't good options when you're already living penny to penny. So I help individuals actually get out of that just by using a referral system, just by switching their buying habits to create an income and just help other individuals do it. So I have helped a lot of individuals. I was actually talking to one of my business partners earlier this morning, and she was telling me one of the individuals that I sponsored into this business was talking to her, and she was crying because of how I changed her life for the better.
I got you. Yeah, that's powerful. Well, what would you do different? You've been doing it for 5 years. You definitely had some ups and downs along the way. What's something that, if you had to start over today that you would do different?
I would be more empty cup, open-minded about things. When I originally started in this business, my mentors were kids. I mean, I'm 54 years old. We're talking between like 25 and 30 at that point in time, right? And they were pretty successful in their own right, in the network marketing industry. And so when they would tell me to do something, I'm like, I'm not listening to you. Like, you could be my child, literally. So once I got over that, and I was like, you know what? I didn't launch my business to be combative. I launched it to be successful. So let me just be quiet, listen, learn, so I could duplicate the system and just keep doing that with other individuals.
Mhm. Yeah, if you're not humble, you're gonna just repeat all the mistakes they were trying to warn you about. So definitely,
Yeah.
definitely something
Yes.
that I think all of us have to learn on our own,
Mhm.
but for sure. So, what does a typical client look like for you? If somebody wanted to say, hey Jose, I have somebody that might be a good fit for what you're doing, what does that look like?
Well, it depends on the individual needs. So it could be an individual that's looking for better products, such as makeup, skincare, body products, like body washes and stuff, shampoos, conditioners, supplementation. That's how I ended up getting into business. It literally changed my life health-wise. So if they're just looking to get better products and actually get paid for it, for everything that they buy when it comes to my exclusive products, they get a certain amount in cash back. So it's like the way I look at it is if you're walking down the street, Anthony, and you see $5 on the ground, you're gonna pick it up, you're gonna be excited. And if you're coming to my house, you'll be like, Jose, I just found $5. Same situation, but it's all done online. Now, if there's an individual that is like, look, man, I'm really sick and tired of my job. I can't stand my boss. I'm living paycheck to paycheck. I'm not living the life that I want, and I'm looking for a way out. I'm looking for a solution. Those are the individuals that I love to work with because as long as they have a desire and they're willing to work at something and become consistent at it, then I could help you. You do not need to be a professional in, let's say, sales or building a business. If you're willing to learn, I'm willing to teach you and get you up to speed as quickly as you want it.
Okay. What about a power partner? Somebody that synergizes their business and your business, they work hand in hand.
A good example of that would be it's multiple. I mean, it could be a makeup artist. It could be somebody that is a doctor that's looking to provide holistic solutions for their clients, their patients. So I could literally increase a doctor's yearly profit 30% just by introducing a holistic point to what they already offer with all the medical stuff. So I like working with professionals. I also enjoy working with real estate agents, mortgage brokers. I have a program called Debt Shredder. It is amazing. Literally a 30-year mortgage you paid off in 12 years. No refi, no modifications, and you're not spending a dollar more. So you literally put in all your information in the system. You put in your mortgage, all your debts, credit cards, school loans, car payments, whatever it is, and it tells you when to pay it, and it moves your money around for you, and you pay it off in a quarter of a time, and it shows you the actual date when you would pay it 100%. It'll tell you how much interest rate you saved. If you have a 30-year mortgage and you paid off in 12 years, it doesn't matter if you had a 20-year mortgage, I mean, a 20% interest rate mortgage, it comes down to 1.9%. So not only are you saving money, you're saving on the interest. And let's say you paid off in 12 years. Now you got options. Now you could create another asset. Do you want another property? Do you want a vacation home? Do you want to save for retirement? So the system helps you with that also. And it's yours for life once you buy the product. And it's 100% guaranteed. As long as you follow the system, it will work. If you do not, it will not. So, but we do have 100% guarantee your money back if the system does not work for you.
That's powerful stuff. I know a lot of people are, drowning in debt. So any plan that they can follow and say A, B, C to get them there, especially as fast as possible, is definitely needed. So
Yes.
is there anything that I failed to ask that you wanted to mention?
Um, I really don't think so.
Okay.
I think you pretty much covered everything at a pretty high level
Yeah,
base.
yeah. Definitely you can go down in the weeds on all this stuff for hours. I for sure know that. So what's the best way if somebody wants to do that? What's the best way for somebody to get a hold of you?
They could reach me on LinkedIn, Alignable, Facebook, Instagram. I would also provide you my calendar. If
Mhm.
anybody wants to just set up a 30-minute meeting with me and just discuss situations, I mean, we could just talk. I like to get to know the people that I could possibly end up working with or collaborating with. Because who wants to work with somebody you don't like,
Mhm.
Nobody. So if you just want to book an appointment on my calendar and get to know each other and see where we go from there, I am looking to help as many people as I can. And I have multiple avenues to do that. So the more I help, the better it is for me and everybody else.
Perfect. Yeah, and I'll be sure to share all that every possible way that they can get a hold of you. If they're shy and they just want to get a hold of me, I'll be happy to make that introduction as well. But yeah, absolutely reach out to Jose. If anybody out there would like to be interviewed as well, feel free to reach out to me on X at I know a guy underscore. But Jose, awesome coming on. Thank you for your time. I hope you have a great day and let's all get out there and meet some people. All right.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.